Rushion McDonald is back. We're back with Money Making Conversation. And she's on the phone and she's been waiting patiently. And I know she could be somewhere working on somebody's teeth because this woman is incredible. She not only does everyday people teeth, you know, corporate teeth, she does celebrity teeth. Let me introduce her so she can start talking. My next guest is a national brand spokesperson for Colgate Total and is the owner of New York City Cosmetic and General Dentistry, located in the heart of 57th Street, Billionaires Row. Please welcome to Money Making Conversation, Dr. Catrise Austin.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. There you go. Come on now. Come on now. Got that energy. You got it. Ooh.
The Queen of Smiles. Happy Monday.
I love it. I love it. Come on. Hey, Doc, let's have fun because I'm from New York City. I live there. I'm not saying I'm from. I've lived there many years. I'm originally from Houston, Texas, but I lived on the Upper East Side, 86th and First. I lived at,
moving on up.
Come on now. Then I lived at 39th and First. I always stayed on the East Side, and so I love New York. It was an experience, but it's also a place where it's a land of opportunities, and it's just so many people. And here I see you. I read your resume, and you from little old Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan. I'm so thankful to be a girl from Flint, Michigan, and to have been in business for 19 years in the biggest city on the most expensive street in America.
I know. But see, I can't let you just let that slide because, see, a lot of people haven't been up to New York. I know exactly where you at, 57th Street, because I stay at the London Hotel down there on 50, on the other end on the west side. So I know exactly where you at. So you said 19 years, okay? 19 years. Because we got two nice breaks, so I'm going to slow it down because I want to know your journey. Because, you know, you come from Flint, and guess what? Flint is a town that's been ravaged because of the fact that the car industry moved away. And we all know what happened recently with Flint history, but that was way before your time.
Yeah.
Way after your time. So how do you take that energy? And you know, we're talking about on a city block can be as many people in Flint, Michigan on a given day in New York City. So tell me, how did you overcome that? I can do it here. I can make it here, because that stops a lot of people, Doctor.
I know. You know, just it all starts with passion. I have wanted to be a dentist since the age of 15 years old. Dentistry changed my life. And when I got braces and realized the power of a smile, it just changed my life. And so I wanted to be a dentist. I didn't have to find my journey. I just went for it. Despite not having a family with a lot of money, my entire family worked for General Motors.
Right.
But it was something in me that said I had to be a dentist because I wanted to change the world by changing someone else's smile like my smile was changed. I went to University of Michigan undergrad, pledged AKA Go Blue. Hey, behind me. I know
you here. Come on, don't throw that AKA and don't pass by a dog now.
And I happened to go to University of Maryland, where I had a lot of support as a young dental student that was African American.
Right.
They prided themselves on graduating a lot of black dentists. And then when it was time to practice my dentistry, I said, let me go to the big city. Let me go to New York just for a year to test it out. And when I got here in 96, hip-hop was popping, comedy was popping. There was a lot of opportunities. And at the time in 98, 96, 97, 98, there weren't other dentists that looked like me.
Right.
So people are like, wow, you're black, you're female, you're in your 20s. Like, don't go back to Michigan. Don't go back to Baltimore. Stay here because we'll support you. And I did not have any money at all. I was probably $100,000 in debt.
From
but
school.
I knew that I wanted to stay here because I felt comfortable, and I love music. I love entertainment. I always have. So I thought that I would marry the two, my love for entertainment and my love for dentistry. And I started hanging out at this comedy club called the Boston Comedy Club.
I know, that's where I do comedy. I know exactly where you at. Downtown in the village. Come on now. Underground. Go downstairs. Downstairs.
Exactly.
Barry Katz owned that club. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes. So I used to go there because I didn't have money for $5 every Sunday. Talent, Will, and then you meet a young Mike Epps, a young Kevin Hart who was just starting out, a young Morgan, and these people became my friends. So I'm like, Oprah aha moment. I'm about to be the dentist to the stars. I don't even have a office yet, but I put it on a business card and said I am the dentist to the stars. And then I interrupted the dinner of one icon. His name was Isaac Hayes in Puffy's restaurant, and I told him that I was a dentist. I interrupted his dinner and said, I'm a dentist. If you don't have anybody to work on you and be your dentist, I would love to be your dentist. And he looked at me, and he told me to sit down and have dinner with him, and that was the best move ever. He became my first celebrity client.
Wow.
And I took off from there. He gave me his mailing list. He took me to the Grammys, to the Acapulco Black Film Festival, started introducing me to people. And then I found this space on 57th Street, and it all just came together.
Well, a thing I love about your story is, secondly, is that it's something about the word dentist, that they're supposed to look a certain way, okay?
Right.
They're supposed to dress a certain way, and they're supposed to, I don't want to use the word act, but you are just a regular person. And that's what I think threw everybody off, a dentist not supposed to be a member of a sorority. You know what I'm saying? A dentist not supposed to be African American. That's what you don't see on TV. That's what you don't see in traditional values. So I feel you use that to your advantage. That unique.
Absolutely.
And that's why everybody, you immediately got everybody's attention when you told them you was a dentist, huh?
Exactly. And I was 28 at the time. Like I didn't look. At 28, I probably looked like I was 20.
Because you still look young now. You look great.
Right. Thank you. When Isaac saw me and I'm interrupting his dinner talking about I'm a dentist, he was like, I got to sit and understand who this lady is.
He tried to calculate years. He tried to go, okay, you got to go 4 years and then another 4 years to get your teeth approved. Okay, where is she? Where does this young woman apply? Because see, when you ask, because I ask people to sit down too when they come to me with incredible stories. I go, okay, what you're not gonna do is trick me out. Okay, just pass this card and walk off like I'm some Willie Foo-Foo. And so that was important that you did that, because that allowed you to align yourself with a legend. And
listen,
that's amazing.
It took me an hour to make the decision to interrupt his dinner, but for me, even to this day, people are people, and everybody needs a dentist. Everybody has teeth, so you never know who will need your services. You never know who will give you that opportunity. I was just taking a chance, and I took the courage to go up to him, and it worked.
Okay, let's talk about a couple of awards that you've gotten here, because I think it's important, because you can once you start hanging out with celebrities or doing celebrity, you can get caught up in that hype. You just you're not really that good. You just got great relationships. Well, in 2015, you were voted top 25 women in dentistry list.
Yes, such a great honor. For me, I always try to think outside the box, and be a trailblazer.
Yes, ma'am.
So over my years, I became the first person to incorporate HIV testing in my dental office. So when you come for just routine checkup and cleaning, you get that swab in your mouth, walk out and know your results. I have right now working with getting the information about the connection between diabetes and oral health, because diabetics this month is National Diabetes Month. So I'm finishing up my next book on the relationship and the important links between diabetes and oral health. So I'm always out there really trying to find different ways to elevate my career and elevate the people's knowledge, just like Hill Harper was on talking about carcinogens and our products. We have to educate our people. So I always try to be a leader and be on top of the game and just bring you guys the information, because health is wealth, and without your health, you have nothing else. You can't go to work. You can't take care of your kids. You can't do all of those things. And the mouth gets overlooked a lot. So that's my journey. I'm going to keep pounding at it. I hope to get more awards and be award worthy, because I'm in this to be like the Dr. Oz of dentistry.
Come on now. Oh, Dr. Oz on TV now. Does that mean that you may be on TV?
You need to see my face on TV, baby.
There you go. I love it. I love it because guess what? You have the cachet. You have the, you're no joke. You got the awards. You got the clientele. That's the next step for you because I'm gonna tell you something, and you know this, and then you have you're an attractive young lady. Okay, you have a personality. Okay, we know you got good teeth. Okay, we know that. Okay, you got good teeth.
Well, some people talk about my gap like I'm not, like I'm imperfect, but I think it's sexy.
Okay, now Michael Strahan. Okay, we can just stop talking. Right?
Okay.
Michael Strahan making a lot of money, and that's part of his logo now. That's part of his brand now. Is that gap?
Exactly.
And so, because you can't allow what other people perceive as flaws. Don't let people consider being black a flaw. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you just gotta be in a position to understand and value yourself and make yourself worthy. And that's what I love about your story because of the fact that Flint, Michigan didn't stop you. Coming to New York with $100,000 in debt didn't stop you. Walking up to strangers, selling yourself didn't stop you. You building up the courage. What do I say? How do I start this conversation? What if he tells me no? What if I get embarrassed? All those doors you walk through, and you continue to walk through, and that's why it's important, that you're the spokesperson, a brand spokesperson for Colgate Total. I got to put that out there when I'm talking to you because I got to let people know there's people like Colgate don't tie themselves to Rudy Poos. Let's go and use the word Rudy Poo. Okay?
Oh, I love it.
They tie themselves to people who are identified and game changers, decision makers, and create engagement. And that is what you do. Yeah. We're going to be right back with more from there. Okay, she's the dentist of the stars. Okay? She's on Billionaire Road. She in New York City, straight out of Flint, Michigan. We'll come back with more from Dr. Turner. More Money Making Conversation. Be right back, y'all.
We are now Synergy Radio. Powerful talk that inspires change.
A line of about 85 people snaked from the entrance of the First Baptist Church of Sutherland Springs as the house of worship opened its doors to the public for the first time since last week's deadly shooting. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on Synergy Radio Network. Associate Pastor Mark Collins says people traveled from as far away as the East Coast to pray at the site of the shooting. Human remains found more than 2 years ago in a remote area of Huntsville have been identified as those of a missing suburban Houston teenager. Huntsville police say DNA testing has confirmed the victim as Noah Espinal of Spring. Authorities in San Antonio have charged a 19-year-old man with the July fatal shooting of his father. Jose Garcia was questioned initially in August after his father, also named Jose Garcia, was found inside his home with a fatal head wound. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on Synergy Radio Network.
Attention floor buyers. The 6th annual fall flooring yard sales going on now at Lumber Liquidators. Get high quality flooring at low yard sale prices like Woodlook waterproof floors from just 39 cents. All Dream Home X2O water resistant laminate is on sale. Pre-finished hardwood is starting at $149. Get more deals in store while supplies last. Plus special project financing and professional installation with Install Plus. Hurry, visit lumberliquidators.com to find the Lumber Liquidators store near you today.
There are certain people you can always trust. Your grandma, your grandma's friends, lifeguards, action movie heroes who tell you to trust them. But there's no one you can trust more than your doctor. And when it comes to their own frequent heartburn, doctors and pharmacists trust the power of the purple pill, Nexium 24-Hour. And when you choose Nexium 24-Hour, you'll see why. When it comes to heartburn, trust the brand doctors trust, Nexium 24-Hour. May take 1 to 4 days. Use as directed.
Follow and like us on Facebook at Synergy Radio Network. Visit our website at www.synergyradionetwork.com.
I love this.
Hi, Rushion McDonald. I'm back on the air with Dr. Turner. Doc, how you doing?
Oh, Dr. Austin, yes.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. Austin. I apologize. I'm on the air with Dr. Austin. I don't know where I got that Dr. Turner from. Cool. Accept my apology. Get that right. Because I said Dr. Turner, I went off the air, too. I'm sorry. Dr. Austin.
It's all good.
Let's talk about you, and your career and what you're trying to do. First of all, you're an inspiration to women. Let's go and get that out the way. You're an inspiration to your sorority. Let's get that out the way. So, when you're an inspiration or a motivating figure or a mentor, how does that allow you to be who you are, and then represent the brand that you built?
I try to be as authentic.
There you go.
As possible.
There you go.
Because I have competitors that project themselves that they are, this certain level and they only fly private. I project that I am Catrise Austin, just regular person, but I have a message and a service to give to you.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing that I can do for anybody that I'm trying to help as a mentor is just to be as authentic as possible,
mm-hmm.
because that's all I know. I don't even know how to be fake.
Right.
Right. And I just recently spoke at Savannah State University to some pre-dental students,
mm-hmm.
and I realized that there are so many people, students that have goals and they don't have the answers, that I have to, my mission right now is to pull more up, because I'm getting old. I'm getting older, and I'm not going to be one of those dentists who's 80 years old still going to the office. So I need to pull more people up. So
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm healthy, that I stay abreast of what's new, so that I can pass it on and have the next Queen of Smiles, King of Smiles, or whatever they brand themselves to be
mm-hmm.
In the industry, so that I'm not the last one.
Well, that's important you say that, though. That's important you say that, because of the fact that you're creating your legacy now, your legacy and and your journey, and a lot of people understand how important that is.
It is. Steve Harvey says something like on Oprah, he want his grandchildren's grandchildren to know his name, and I want that same thing. I want everybody to know something about Catrise Austin and what she did for the dental industry.
And still doing today. Let me ask you this, a couple of things that are real popular now. Teeth whitening.
Oh, number one requested cosmetic enhancement procedure in my office. Very easy to do. It is generally safe as long as you don't have gum disease and cavities.
Mm-hmm.
It's done in as quickly as an hour in our office.
Okay.
You could get up to 6 to 8 shades whiter, so you can literally do this on your lunch period.
You kidding me? Come on now.
I tell you, 1 hour, and you will walk out the door with whiter teeth. Now, I talk about this in my book called Get Smiled, which is on Amazon. Not everybody is a candidate for whitening, so I highly recommend that you go in and get a consultation and a teeth whitening analysis to make sure your teeth will take to the whitening process.
What do you mean when you say that? What do you mean when you say? I don't want to give away your book, but what do you mean when you say that?
No. So there's certain colors of teeth. Now, if your teeth have a grayish tone to it,
mm-hmm.
a dark brown tone to it, it's not going to really whiten to the whitest potential.
Right.
If your teeth are pure yellow color or a off-white color, then those are the teeth that are most likely to get very, very bright.
Yeah.
So sometimes people get mad, they do whitening, and then you don't see very much results because your teeth were not the best type of candidate for whitening.
But you can't tell them that, though. You can't tell them that. They get mad, won't they?
Oh, well, all I have to do is tell you the truth. And where whitening doesn't work, that's where you get the porcelain veneers, which is what all the celebrities get, because you're actually placing porcelain over the front of the teeth,
mm-hmm.
and that can mask those darker stains, and you can really get the whitest of the whitest teeth, as you see some of the celebrities go over the top with it.
I know.
Yeah, too white.
Too white. I'm not gonna call out no names, but I'll be going like, because I know them. You know, I could be going like, dude, your teeth are really, really white.
Now, if you got an album coming out, a movie coming out, and you need your teeth to be bright, then it's okay. But for the average person that comes to my office, I try to guide you on what's going to look natural. And that's what I pride myself on as a cosmetic dentist. I want your teeth to look natural when we do your cosmetic dentistry. Otherwise, it's not cosmetic.
No, let me ask you this, because it's so popular. I hear commercials now on the radio now encouraging people, come on in, we put the bling on your teeth now, make them white, blinging, blinging. And so everything kind of happens like that. Everything gets in rhythm. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, when I was growing up, boy, having a gold front tooth, boy, that was the wait now. With a star on it. That was the thing to have. A gold back tooth or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a gold filling. That was the craze. Now the craze is white teeth.
Yeah.
Did the system change, or did the new chemicals came out that were friendly? What made this sudden surge to be able to promote and start branding that you can make people's teeth whiter in an affordable time frame?
Well, I think that people realize that your teeth age as you age,
right.
and it's one of the easiest things that you can do to make yourself look younger. So everybody's searching for that fountain of youth,
right.
and having the wider smile is one of the quickest things that you can do to make your facial appearance look brighter and youthful.
You got me grinning.
Yes, and so now people are realizing the power of a smile can help you move on in your career and get a promotion to, people, one of the first things that people will notice about you is your smile, especially with the internet and profile pictures. You are getting judged on your appearance, and your smile has a big thing that you do with that. So now people are paying more attention on the smile. And so this last year has been incredible because I had the opportunity to change the smile of the hottest chick in the game, Cardi B.
Sirens going off. I think you just bragging. You just bragging that you are the true dentist to the stars. You got them young and old. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about her is her story was so incredible because we all have witnessed her transformation from being a reality star to a A-list on the cover of Rolling Stone,
mm-hmm.
and I would see that smile was a big part of her transformation.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say you don't have to be a star. You can do little things like teeth whitening that can up your game too.
Mm-hmm. So let's name off a couple of more, not a couple, a lot of your stars you have on your roster. Anthony Anderson, DJ Khaled, Common. We just talked about
him.
Cardi B. We just talked about her. Busta Rhymes, No Busta. JB Smooth. Karina Smirnoff. Wendy Williams, know her. Carl Banks. Now, because you have so many celebrities, how does that work when they come to your office? Do you have a side door, a back door, escape door? Because, these people bring a crowd with them. They can walk in your office and somebody hits social media, and it's a crowd waiting on when they walk out the door. How do you protect your client, your celebrity clients, and also protect your everyday clients? Because you don't want to feel like they secondary, or they feel they got to wait if a celebrity walk in, they got to go back to the back of the line. That's a balancing act for you, correct?
It is, I customize it to the patient's preference.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody like Anthony Anderson and still Cardi B will walk in Common. They don't care. They are just so regular that they come during normal business hours, and they talk with the people if they feel like talking, and they don't mind coming during regular business hours. Now, the DJ Khaled and the Busta Rhymes think my office hours start at 3 a.m., and that's when they come. And I get up out of the bed, and I go to the office, and I see them after they leave the studio.
Absolutely.
They prefer privacy.
Right.
So I got, I have different things. I basically have 24 hours office hours for the celebs. So a lot of times they come in on off periods, but a lot of them come in during regular time.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about a couple of things. VIP Smiles and Queen of Smiles. Those are two of your brands, correct? Could I say that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Why are they so important to you?
You know what? No matter where I go,
yes, ma'am.
Those brands and the Queen of Smiles is trademarked. So no matter where I'm working, where I go, you will know that I am that brand. And the branding is so important because it will forever be a mark on who I am and what I stand for and the services I render, and my philosophy on health is all the Queen of Smiles. And VIP Smiles was the first company that I started in '96. And I've changed the name to New York City Cosmetic and General Dentistry. And then I just sold that business in August. So I am forever. I think branding is the most important thing that you can do. I don't care if you don't own your own company. Within whatever company you work for,
yes, ma'am.
Work on your brand, on who you are. So if you ever leave that company, that people know your brand.
You can walk away with it. You can sell that company, but Dr. Austin is walking with you.
You can't duplicate me. You can't duplicate my brand.
And that's important that you say that, because I talk to people about branding and marketing all the time. That's important that you know a difference. It's like, for instance, because we brought up Steve Harvey's name. Steve is on so many different TV shows, but people are watching Steve Harvey. They're watching him.
Right. He is the brand. No matter what TV show he's doing, he is the brand. He's the brand.
And so with that being said, because we keep going back to TV with you, young lady. We keep going back to TV. So what type of TV do you envision yourself being a part of? Let's go and get that out. When people see you on TV, they're going, I heard her say that on Rushion Money Making Conversation.
Yes. So what I envision is me doing what I do. I'm not going to be on TV fighting with girlfriends.
Ooh, Lord, come on, knocking somebody's tooth out and then putting it right back in. No.
I want to know. I do on my YouTube page what's called Smile Stories, where I videotape from start to finish the stories of some of my patients that come in. It's the everyday person, not the celebrities. The everyday person, the mother of four, the Spelman student that flew in from Atlanta to get her teeth done because she wants to be ready to be a lawyer. She knows she can't be in that courtroom with messed up teeth. I have those kind of smile stories, the gift of a daughter giving her mother a birthday gift to change her smile because she didn't feel confident. I want to show those stories on TV.
Can I share some of those stories? Can I share some of them on my Facebook page?
Yes, I would love that.
Because I'm always looking for, sharing stories with people I don't even know. These good human interest stories. That's what that is. This is a human interest story. And if you're doing that, and I can help your brand, allow me to do that, okay?
Yeah. And so what happens with those stories, the everyday hardworking person gets inspired because they see that I work with celebrities, but then you can see that I work with just the World Trade Center security guard. Like you don't have to have a lot of money. There's ways that you can finance it, and if there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, ma'am.
I've had a college student pay for his veneers on his own. So there's ways that you can do it. And I get lots of emails and DMs of people who don't feel confident and who want to make a change. And so that's what I'm here for. And I want to share those stories on TV.
And young lady, and if God willing, I want to help you. I will be honestly tell you that's what I do for a living. And if I can just advise you, if that's what our relationship is going to be, I'm willing to do that too. Consider myself a friend. Send those videos to me so I can post them because I feel blessed with my life, and I feel there's a clear understanding that we are connecting in a positive way. And keep doing what you're doing. Okay.
And you're changing lives with your show as well. So it's the work that we do is super important, and I'm blessed to be in this position,
yes,
and
ma'am.
You're blessed to be in your position. So let's make good on it.
There you go.
Change people's lives.
There you go, Dr. Austin. I won't ever get that name mistaken again. You have a great day. Send me those videos, and thank you for coming on Money Making Conversations, okay?
We'll do that.
I appreciate you.
Smile
for the camera, Rushion. Smile for the camera. All right, boy, that was awesome. Go back, close out the show with my man, DeHoney Jones. He's a Renaissance man. More Money Making Conversation. I'll be right back. Appreciate you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We are powerful talk that inspires change. All day, all night.
Every business owner will have challenges growing their business. Major corporations all started out small and then grow. I can help you organize your business to maximize your goals. Hi, this is Robin Levi, CEO of REL Project Management Services. Join me this Tuesday at 6 p.m. on the new show, Equilibrity, as I discuss important processes that can help take your business to new heights. Learn more at 281-798-1182. That's 281-798-1182.
Whatever you think you know about relationships, forget about it. We're about to blow all of that right out of the water. We're going to be talking to real people, unscripted, and having real conversations about relationships.
Wait, who the hell are you?
Baby, you about to find out. I'm Mish, relationship blogger and author, and together with my friends, we're going to touch on everything from pop culture to love, hate, and everything in between. Baby, nothing is too taboo. We're not experts, because if we were, honey, we'd be getting it right by now. We'd be booed up. But instead, we're just going to have some fun conversation and bring you